Something terrible's happened to the Wolfman in between episodes. You're not a werewolf at all. You're just a man with a tail plugged in. Something's in my ass. Villainous Rimrims, are you ready today to commit all sorts of terrible, horrifying amounts of villainy? Because we've actually got a house. That's a nice start. My firmest and deepest and darkest apologies for no episode yesterday. I had to take my dog to the vet, and then by the time we got home, it was 6 p.m., and then I was like, well, 6 p.m. is when I put the videos out. Stupid. Probably worth mentioning, yes, the Wolfman did break, which is why he now looks like a dude in a Halloween outfit more so than a werewolf. I think the current operating theory is because Pawnmorpher patches like narrow head types, and that's what he's supposed to have as a werewolf. He just looks like a jolly dude with ears now. Just you wait until you see what this man looks like when he turns back into a human. My God. So my plans for today are very, very simple. There's one thing bothering sweet Dracula, sweet Medusa, and not so sweet Margaret Thatcher. Just those two missing ranks alone for the ideology is -10 across the board. That's pretty easy to solve. Am I going to solve it easily? No, I am not. By the end of this episode, this enormous, hideous structure will be the finest cathedral / evil building you've ever seen in your entire Rim life. And all I have to do is simply build that with a group of people who hate building, hate mining, hate stone cutting, using 3 of their enthralled servants in the middle of something called a Necromantic fallout, where by going outside, you turn into a zombie. Yes, I'm well aware I could slap down an ideology spot in the base and solve that instantly. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, we'll bloody do it. It's one of the coziest ideology rooms we've built, admittedly. So I think, let's put the leader at the top of the bar. Our leader will always be the character with the strongest melee stat. That right now is Thatcher, but might not be in the long term. She might not want to get on the front lines and do some fist fighting. As for the other roles we've got to fill in, we have to fill in a villainous enforcer, which is our moral guide. We need a mad doctor, which is a medical specialist. Another mad doctor, which is a research specialist. And then the really mad doctor to be the flesh crafter. The problem is pretty obvious. Dr. Frankenstein is every single one of those things. Why has Margaret Thatcher got a double passion in childcare? No, I don't think that's the case, actually, Thatcher. I think you're good. I think she, much like the average YouTuber, needs to stay 500 meters away from the nearest school. I guess we'll just give it, because like Dracula's pretty smart, right? He's been alive for a very long time. I guess we'll make him the researcher? That makes sense. Sure. Dracula also doesn't need to sleep, and I think he'd be the type of guy that will want a role to feel a bit more important in the colony, right? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that's a bit sus, isn't it? Okay. I'm not going to zoom that in, if that's okay. I think we had this before in the Bucko Drink series, if I'm not mistaken. Shut this down. Shut this down. Shut this down. This video's going to get blocked in Germany. I've got a better idea. Okay, much nicer. Much nicer. The skulls and the ominous fog and the spooky music, it's far nicer. I don't think you can even argue with that. I know what you're thinking. No, this won't lock Dracula to only being a researcher. So the character with the next highest social, if we want a villainous enforcer, is the Wolfman. He's so happy. There's something not right there, is there? One of these is not like the others. I am Dracula. This is my good friend, Margaret Thatcher, and my other good friend, Keith, from down the road. Keith, the sleepy. What are you saying? Keith, the sleepy wolfman. The quest for Thatcher's butter knife. You've learned of a relic of the League of Villains is nearby. Hello. Thatcher's butter knife is an ancient object venerated by all villains. Would you look at that? My God. Obviously, we have to do what we can to get that back, and maybe one day we'll get the hat to match. I've already lost control, and we've only just started. There's so much going wrong. Who was it? It was the Wolfman. Friendly. What's wrong? Won't attend due to extreme temperature in the ritual area. Oh, it is quite cold, you're right. Who wants to brave becoming an incubator for actual literal zombies to build a heater? I have a much smarter idea. Let's just flip that around. Sometimes my genius astounds even me. Oh, what are those? Fetid parasites. Oh my God, are they bursting out of maybe regular animals on the map? Hello? Crack from a hatchet. So we've definitely got into a fist fight with one of those at one point. What must have been one of our cyclists. Those are disgusting. Those are absolutely disgusting. And maybe they're bursting out of just the regular wildlife on the map, or what was regular wildlife on the map. On the subject of that, I did move Dracula's eventual blood bag into one of the buildings. It's complete darkness in there. He gets no food, no water, and doesn't know if there's anyone else around. Doomed to be locked in there for all eternity. Arguably the most evil thing we've done so far, so I'll take that one. Put a point on the board, please. You, my friend, are going to be... You were going to be the enforcer. Yes, no, you are going to be the enforcer. That's right. I could not think of a more appropriate man to be a villainous enforcer, keeping the balance between all of these mighty villains in place more than this man right here. Thank you, Wolfman. Very cool. What a mess. 2 roles unfulfilled. Really mad doctor, really mad doctor. What are you talking about? I mean, I don't think we have a valid candidate for really mad doctor. I mean, there's only one other person in this colony doing disgusting, unthinkable experiments. Or at least they will be eventually. The Wicked Witch and her dream of turning the Stellark into delicious nuggets. She is a flesh crafter, right? I mean, she's the one cooking and eating the people. That's flesh craftery. Perfect. That should solve some of our problems then. I think the next job, throw down a quarry. I don't think we've really got any choice. Why don't we roof over this and then put all of our cyclists, because we don't really need them cycling anymore when we've got more power than we can ever use. Put a quarry down here and have them digging up chunks, and then use that to build the cathedral. I mean, why not, huh? Clearly they're bored in here. Medusa is probably going to kill us all unless we get on that pretty soon. Okay, forget the poker game. I've got something I'd much rather see in real life. Jesus Christ. This fucking game. This is not a horror series. This isn't a Halloween playthrough. We've made a reality TV show. What if 7 villains were trapped inside the same house, unable to go outside? Day 6, Dr. Frankenstein has decided to chill everyone out. And look, that's nice to hear, Dr. Frankenstein. That might be the first social interaction I've seen where they aren't calling each other horrible names or screaming at them. Thatcher and the Wicked Witch sat side by side having a little fun cycling. Look at that. Recreation 118%. Having too much fun. Oh my god, their moods are so much better. Holy shit, is this all it takes? Hold on. We're at a solid 45% mood. I'll admit, I'm a little upset that now I've built them a nice house with recreation and consistent food and whatever. They've got the same mood as they were when they were sleeping in a skeleton's ribcage. I might have overextended a little bit here. 410 blocks. Brilliant. Well, that might put a dent in it. I'm not going too crazy with things, okay? It's decorative. It screams, we're the bad guys, we're evil. It's not insane. It's just highly confusing and convoluted. Is the weather gone? Wait, what? Oh my god, it disappeared. I didn't even notice. Medusa's fighting. Wolfman goes into a sadistic rage. Necrotone and Fallout are settled. There you go. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. You're free. You can finally get away from one another. Look at them dashing towards the door. I was going to say, this prisoner just doesn't want to leave. He's got like a wide open place he can run away from, but he can't because we've got the big wall. Not that evil. Free range prisoners. How often do you do that in Rimworld? It's not this mad. Okay, what is it? 5 blocks. We got 800 blocks. 800 exactly. Holy shit, would you look at that? We only need 4,000 bricks. That's not too crazy. That'll just take us the next 4 or 5 months. Oh my god, for the first time in forever, I can actually see something. Why, you don't have to do this. You don't have to work. Schedule is set to anything. I guess they just want to get out of the house, and I'll be honest, I get it. There's only so many hours a day you can sit indoors before going totally, completely muffalo mad. Put those boys to work. Dracula and Frankenstein, let's get you working on Psychite tea. Certainly would keep the moods up, and I think Thatcher would be interested. Hydroponics might not be a terrible idea too. Corpse irrigator. That is, I remember that. We've got to get some of those. If I'm not mistaken, that's that horrible thing where you can take a corpse and use it to, you know, like water your plants. I can't keep doing this again. This is the skeleton all over. I've added the smarter construction mod. I feel like I probably don't have to babysit them all the time now. Ooh, condiments, you say? I have a moral duty to make sure that my villains, with their very fine sensibilities, are going to get the best things possible. Anything that will make their life more luxurious, we have to prioritize. Don't worry about the sensible stuff, okay? Fire foam poppers can wait when we've got delicious gourmet meals on the line. It's finally time. You've given me a gift. Look at how happy he is. You have given me a gift. Ducks for the Wolfman. Before you ask, absolutely not. We're not just going to kill and eat these ducks. That would be monstrous. That would be a villainous thing to do. We're only villainous when it comes to human beings. These ducks are going to be cared for. They are going to be looked after. And we can turn the whole thing into one enormous pen. This is amazing. Hold on. Pen market. What do you mean not enclosed? It's literally enclosed. The entire map is one big pen. I'm ignoring you. Fine. Okay, whatever. We'll just do one of those. There you go. Attending party. Well, this seems like a horrible idea. Maybe they'll finally make friends? Or maybe they're just gonna break out into social fight after social fight. Party is finished. Yeah, I can see why. They just absolutely hate one another. That's nice, though. What are the social tabs looking like right now? Dracula is her son. Okay, I got something to talk about here. When I made all these horrible monsters, Dracula randomly got assigned as Thatcher's son. I removed it at the beginning, and I said, oh, this is very silly. Look at this, haha, to the Discord moderators, and they were like, no, put that shit back. It's canon now. It's canon that Thatcher is Dracula's mother. She's friends with the Wolfman, which I'm actually really surprised by, and she doesn't dislike the Wicked Witch. The Wicked Witch does absolutely hate her. She really doesn't like Renfield. She really doesn't like Dr. Frankenstein, and she hates Medusa. Holy shit. Dracula, kind of the same story. Friends with the Wicked Witch. Doesn't like Thatcher. They're on kind of okay terms. For the most part, though, everybody hates one another. But really, Medusa and the Wicked Witch are friends. That's surprising. Medusa and Frankenstein are friends. And then they're also friends with the random vampire thrall we've got hanging around. This is so bizarre. Holy shit. The Wicked Witch is friends with everyone. Everybody besides Thatcher and Dracula, which isn't much of a surprise. Everybody likes the Wolfman, and I really don't blame them because he's just a happy little guy. And then everybody is exceptionally neutral towards Renfield because he's a neutral guy. He can't really build up friendships with them. They can like him, but he will never like them. Oh, can you build this wall faster? What about my ducks, though? Good being in the quarry. Medusa has put herself in the quarry. This isn't like a job I forced her to do. She's just willing to jump in there. She is, after all, an expert when it comes to rocks and stone-based activities. Very good mining skill, even though she hates mining. But this doesn't count as mining because we're not physically destroying a block. Because if we look at the work tab here, on the on quarrying and drilling, it doesn't have the same negative as mining does. You see that one comes up with a warning, this one doesn't. Guess she's fine with it. It's a means to an end for her to build more of her sculptures. Hello, Duck 7. Once we've got the ideology room set up, what we need is a death rush chamber for Dracula. Does Medusa also need death rush? She doesn't. Okay, she only needs Imogen because she's half vampire, right? Dracula, I guess I could build you a separate little castle somewhere. Maybe this could be Dracula's castle. Seems a bit grand. I guess Dracula and Thatcher could live together? And that way, if she dies, Dracula can put her head in a shrine like in Friday the 13th. I'm going to slap down a stonecutter table like there. Otherwise, we are legitimately going to be here forever. This is never going to end. Frankenstein's an incredible crafter, so it gives him a way to really help out without having to rely on his very shitty construction skill. And then Dracula, ooh, carvings. That could be good. Beer brewing? Psychoid brewing? I mean, how can I not? Animal disease, sports allergy. Oh, my ducks! What the hell's wrong with you? My ducks have allergies. The Wolfman's ducks have allergies. Maybe this is how he finally becomes an evil person. And with that, we should be officially penned in, right? Does that count? It doesn't count. Why? Open door? Open door where? What the fence gates? What's wrong with you? Psychoid brewing is complete. And with that, I think a field of Psychoid to celebrate. Just gotta do what I can to keep them happy, okay? These people absolutely hate one another. Although, look at that. The average mood is definitely going up slightly. Very slightly. I'm an idiot. I built animal gates rather than fence gates. There's no wonder animals can get through animal gates. You fucking fool. For God's sake. I'm new to this game, okay? I barely understand what's going on at the best of times. It's a lot to take in. Why are they going through the gates? I don't understand, as it's labeled fucking animal gate. Because these villains are hungry little shitbags with a ridiculous hunger rate because they're so horribly powerful, besides Frankenstein. I'm having to do something I don't normally do and build a hydroponics bay. Because already everyone's on the verge of starving to death despite the fact that I've had an enormous amount of farms since day one. What was that? Oh, it's a bloody halberd. Said cargo pod weapons and my eyes lit up like Christmas. Finally, Thatcher could get a rifle, but no such luck. No, not Dr. Frankenstein. Put some rice in his mouth. Harvest the rice faster. Go. How close is he? Oh, he's fine. No, he's okay. It's only at 82%. There you go. Tasty raw rice. I'm harvesting these early, but I don't think we've really got a choice, so just send it. And now go cook some food. Stop running away from the rain. Go and cook us some meals. There you go. Problem solved. Everybody's fine. No worries at all. And look, my castle is almost partly built. The decorations on the outside even. Move on. Just move on. Just forget about it. Carpet making. Hello. That could be useful. Want to know the worst part? I can't just flood fill floors around the skeleton. I've already tried it. It just covers him entirely. So I'm going to have to go manually around every single one of these bits and change it all out. That's enough pissing around with the building, I think, for now. Okay. We've got a working base. Everybody's relatively happy. I'm gonna say like relatively happy. Relative to being totally unhappy, they're at least doing okay at this point. I think first things first, we need to do some villainous stuff today because the only thing I've done is rescue some ducks, which on the scale of good guy to villain is somewhere firmly at the wrong end of the scale. We brainwashed these people into loving this and then given them comfortable work to do. It's 21 degrees C, and I floored it over. I mean, for God's sake, the mindless thralls have an average higher mood than my colonists. Weapons. We need weapons, okay? I need, like, a machining table. Basic autopsy. Okay, that could be evil. You could consider that to be quite evil. Building bricks out of people's blood is inarguably pretty evil. that we could grow flowers everywhere and make people happy. Stick to your guns. In fact, I need to stick to my guns. Give me some guns research, Thatcher. Research finished. Blood combinment. I mean, obviously, we haven't got any blood right now. No one's raiding us, and I'm not totally sure why. I mean, I'm certainly not complaining. I assume it's because we've had shit event after shit event, and the game feels bad for me at this stage. That's what I'm going to choose to believe. Beer brewing unlocks a cauldron. I want to decorate their rooms a little bit so they feel a bit more at home, right? So Dr. Frankenstein, I'm going to build a data console. This is totally non-functional decorations, okay? Oh, switch rack. He pulls it down and then the lightning comes down. Oh, that's amazing. That's great. Who's in this room? Medusa. Medusa, what would she have? For Medusa, right, we've got stones. We've got a grinder. For obvious reasons. Thatcher, what am I going to give to you, my friend? A table lamp. She's a lady of fine refinements. Okay, a suitcase. That's good. A little teacup for a dresser. An enormous teacup for a dresser. I like that. Actually, let's put the pipe on Medusa's bedside table. Look, they didn't have a witch's broomstick, which is obviously her primary method of transport. So instead, I decided to give her a forklift. Mad hares. There's me saying, oh, we haven't had a raid today. I guess it's going easy on me, and it sends me mad hares. This is a Wolfman's bedroom, so I'm making it kind of a little bit, you know, like a little bit wild, like full of grass and stuff. Perfect, amazing. Hello. This is my raid, is it? A bunch of mad hares that can't get to us. Fine. Wolfman. Oh, I mean, I suppose he was able to deal with a few hares easily enough. Because if there's anyone who knows about hares, it would be a wolfy man. Hemogen packs. There we go. God damn, those hares came in useful after all. Why are you taking that leather, Thatcher? You know, put that in the castle somewhere, huh? Very important, of course, that you get out of bed at 1 a.m. to go and do that. Amazing. Then for Dracula's bedroom, I feel like I've got to build the blood ulcer. That's just par for the course. Beheading block? Sorry? I was going to say building a cross in there to hold a prisoner would be good, but then again, it's a cross, so maybe not for Dracula. What about like a cage? A cage in the corner of the room. There you go. That's nice and sadistic. Old grandfather clock. An old-timey grandfather clock is perfect. Go ahead and put that right there, and then, I don't know, we just splatter some blood on the floor. That will work. Blood, blood, blood. There you go, and then we'll just go ahead and bash down a whole bunch of that. Oh, for prisoner use. Hold on, whoa, can I put people in that? Absorbs energy. No. How does that work for prisoner use? It also thinks this is a kitchen, which I have to disagree. I wonder if the blood ulcer, because it produces hemogen packs and they now count as food, hence why Dracula just ate one. I wonder if it does count as a kitchen appliance. Now, speaking of luxuries for my villains, we have so much rice coming in at this point. I'll just keep growing rice forever. We can make lavish meals. Show me that mood bar. How is it dropping, though? How is it dropping? What's wrong with you people? Kill thirst. Because we haven't murdered anyone. We're missing a perverse ulcer. We have no alien slaves in the colony. Only these damn humans that we've enthralled. Blood craving. For God's sake, well, I don't know. Just go sippy on one of the Thralls. Yeah. I think a good idea, he says with a colonist bar with Thatcher on it, might just be to crack out all the garbage, get the pottery done, the harps done, the tree sowing, and leave me with the juicy stuff. By juicy stuff, of course, I mean capturing people and breeding them for the purpose of turning them into delicious meals. What's wrong with Medusa? What's wrong with you? Smoke leaf withdrawal. We're already out of smoke leaf? What's going on with her back? Oh, it's her wings. Shit, we actually are out of smoke leaf, huh? Okay, you know what? We don't need this much rice, do we? Because we're making lavish meals and we've still got rice left over. We could definitely cut down a few of these for a little smoke leaf. You know, I started talking about their expertise yesterday where I said, oh, Renfield can get blah, 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 and then I forgot to do everyone else. Yeah, we're going to sort that out quickly. Thatcher, wardening. Absolutely wardening. There's no question about it. I'm picking what's good for their character. Dracula. Honestly, I don't think I like any of these. If I pick proselytizing, I'll have to swap him and the Wolfman's jobs over, which seems a bit bizarre, but I mean, Dracula's very good at hypnotizing people. That's one of his powers. I mean, not now, but like in the book, right? He can control people. That seems pretty all right. As for Frankenstein, I feel like I gotta go fabrication. It allows him to make components better, which is crap. Disassembling? Shredding mechanoids. There are no mechanoids. Tailoring weaponsmithing. God, this is, not good. We're going to wait till it's got 15 medical. For Medusa, I love the idea of waiting till she's got some artistic here. We can pick 2. Prospecting? Architecture. Because she's going to build statues. That makes perfect sense. Let's go with that one. Let's go with, normally I'd just pick like, okay, what, drilling? Okay, we can make her get a load of resources. It doesn't suit her character. I'm going to wait till she gets artistic. For the Wicked Witch. Butchering. No question. And for my wolfy friend, he's a wolf. He likes building dens because that's what wolves do. Don't look that up. I'm thinking building. Build quicker. That seems good. Renfield has... okay, so then Renfield's set. So we're just waiting on other people to actually get some skills. Recurve bows. Come on, get that shit out of here. I think we might as well enthrall Dracula's blood bag. The guy's got very good mining, and he's good at, like, intellectual, medical... I mean, even as a backup doctor, there's something there. We have to convert him first. I don't make the rules. I mean, I do. I do every time. Favorite part of each series is when I realized I've made the rules far too difficult for myself to follow and then slowly lower the rules over the course of the series. Now, I have to admit, the juxtaposition of my Zerg-like creepy tendril cathedral with a giant skeleton playing a trumpet in the middle doesn't really work. It's a little bit silly. They don't really go together. Am I saying I'm going to get rid of the skeleton? No. How many bricks we got here? Oh, not enough. What I'll do... it's so fucking stupid. What I'll do, okay, is I'll throw down rose quartz tiles everywhere but the skeleton, and we'll see how it looks. We'll just take a look. Maybe we replace the skeleton with bone china, because that would look amazing. Maybe it will look like shit. I haven't decided yet. Probably easier just to flood fill this and then cancel all the bits that are skeleton, right? It's gonna be very expensive. I won't lie to you. Oh, my eyes. Oh, God. If I zoom in too far, it all just blurs together. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I just don't know why I keep doing this. I've gone mad. There's no wonder these episodes are coming out weekly. Shit, what am I supposed to say? Well, you want an episode filled with, oh, Margaret Thatcher's finished carvings. Oh, Dracula's invented tree sewing. Nothing is happening. We're digging up blocks. We're putting blocks on the floor to outline a fucking skeleton in my spooky cathedral. I'm totally mad, Renfield. I've gone totally mad. On the plus side, my man is cracking out the blocks. How much is it? We're already 64% down on, no, 26% down on our quarry. Don't listen to me. 26% of that quarry's total rock availability. And all I've done is start putting down a floor. I hate the fact that the walls are going to be the same color as the floors too. Maybe I'll swap all of this out for redwood. I feel like a giant flammable castle is just a great idea. Not it's a cathedral. It's a cathedral to evil. Cathedral. Oh, we've got spice. Oh shit, hang on. We can make gourmet meals, right? Hold on, we can get some luxuries. Today has been really all about the luxuries, right? Between the drugs and the fancy meals and having other people work for them. Gourmet meals, we just need meat for it. Bollocks. Where am I supposed to get meat from? I mean, I know I've got shelves of meat. That's not really the point. Hey, get to work on these gourmet meals, Wicked Witch. Oh my God. Look at the mood boost. Have I made it so that my guys only eat simple meals? I thought I had. Just gotta make sure. This is like vampires only. Villains only. They're not all vampires yet. The Wolfman reached level 21 in construction. Hey, great work. We need to... I did pick the one that made you speedier at building, right? I'm not going mad. Building 4. So that is plus 25% construction speed. Maybe I also pick flooring. Maybe I pick it. I always said the Wolfman was going to build a den. I'm gonna go for it. I don't think it doesn't suit him. I did want to pick something else that works with animals, though. I feel like I already did pick something that works with animals. Maybe I'm going mad. Oh, look at all these duck eggs. Holy shit. And we can use those as the meat in the lavish meals. Oh my God. That's absolutely disgusting, but amazing. Spiced duck fetus over rice. Oh, my favorite. Thank you, Wicked Witch. Okay, so we've done all the boring research, right? Borders, statues, autopsy. Okay, I didn't mean to do autopsy. Cocoa, sewing, and carvings. All ticked off and done. We need a machining table. I need some guns. Oh, fine. I'll build an electric chair. Fine, you've convinced me. What are you doing? Put that down. I know she'd like 75% smoked it. You're not allowed that. Unlock building electric chair. It's used for punishing those cunning prisoners. Punishing is not quite the word I'd use to describe. Ooh. Oh, spooky Elden Ring clothing or microelectronics. I mean, that wouldn't let us call up Void, I suppose. Or gunpowder. Oh, shit. Go on, let's take microelectronics. We're going to need it eventually anyway. But of course, we're staying on theme, so I'm going to have to build Dr. Frankenstein a lab at some point. Are we going to build it inside the big cathedral? I guess I'll just build him a lab somewhere else. I want it to look all futuristic and different to everywhere. Ooh, hello, an inventor named Bobo. They're a superhero. Okay, approach with very big caution then. I would love to grab you and turn you into a quarry thrall. How can we do this? Dracula very slowly piercing spines them. They're going to bleed out in 7 hours, so really we could just sit and wait them out. Let's send Frankenstein to go and tend to them as well. Look, they're healing. They're healing so much faster than they're taking damage. Goddamn superheroes. All right, piercing spine them. Piercing spine them. Okay, try and take them. No. Wait. Stun them. Stun them. Stun them. Dracula, come back, you idiot. What a big baby. Petrification. Quickly. Medusa. Okay, no. So then you get in there. Let's do a piercing spine. See if we can do some damage. Oh, fuck off, Dracula, you moron. Was it in a raid? We get our ass handed to us, yet when I want to take them alive, when it matters, you instantly destroy their brain. Although, oh, sweet wicked witch. Everybody gets a personal thrall, right? Dracula has Renfield, and I guess we could assign these other people. Maybe we Tutuyut can be Wolfman's personal servant. What if, does this even work if your brain's destroyed? What if we just get the Wicked Witch to bring them back as a thrall? Oh my god, it worked. Oh my god, it worked. Wicked Witch has used her magic powers to resurrect an angel. Oh my god. What a gift. What a kind gift. They feel no pain. They operate at 10% lower consciousness. They can't get diseases. Their immune to gain speed is much, much higher because they're already dead. Lower toxic resistance and no fertility. The kind of them being dead. This is going to get a little confusing then because now we've got a thrall. And then we've also got, like thralls, but are basically just, you know, like base game slaves. And then we've got the prisoner, who's just a blood bag. I guess what I'll do is I'll imprison you. Yeah, we imprison you for the time being. Convert your ideology. Convert the ideology, then, then we'll just enthrall you so you're put on the bar with the rest of them. What the hell do you mean involuntary death rest? Lethal damage taken, what happened? Oh! Yes, you're right. I did convert the 60-degree room into a prison. My bad. You think I'd know better? I am new to this game. Sorry, I just gotta mention that. Like I said earlier, I've barely played this. Dracula? Dracula? There's a restless feeling in the air. What the fuck does that mean? Don't do this again. Dracula? What? There was just a social fight. How did that happen? I don't understand how you killed him with a fucking social fight. How did that happen? Are you telling me Frankenstein called you an old fart and then in response you ripped his head off? That doesn't make any sense. That was just a... But that was just a social fight. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Hold on. Okay, what if we kill Bobo the Seraph, right? A superhero with powers and all sorts of abilities. What if we kill them? Because they make a dangerous thrall, right? Because if they rebel, they're probably just going to kill us dead. What if we kill them and we use her to resurrect Frankenstein? Can she do that? This is bullshit. Fuck off, Dracula, you little moron. Exactly, Wicked Witch. You tell him. I'll let her have a lunch and then... Right, okay, hold on. Oh, sever the connection. I think that instantly kills them, right? But, we finished microelectronics, by the way. Sorry, it's been a little overshadowed. You're deathless, though, so will you just come back in prison? I certainly hope so. As long as the brain is intact. So let's see what happens. Maybe they'll just resurrect, so maybe that is like a final death. You create a thrall out of Frankenstein? Oh my god, we can actually do it. Okay, it's not the end. I had to give the Wicked Witch something interesting, okay? Otherwise, her power is summon monkeys, which, compared to everything else going on, is a bit shit. For God's sake. Is there any negative effects to that? So, hold on. What happened about that? He doesn't feel pain. He's Frankenstein, so I think it's irrelevant. He's got lower consciousness, which really sucks. Prevents infections, but he was undead anyway. Immunity speed is high. I think it makes absolutely no difference because he was already an undead zombie man. So he's already immune to a bunch of stuff. Difference now is he's permanently bound to the Wicked Witch because that was the only way. He's sweeping up his brains off the floor. That did say brain piece of Dr. Frankenstein. The problem now becomes if the Wicked Witch dies, Frankenstein also dies. I don't know why that happened. I mean, look, if this person... I was about to say, if they don't come back to life, we could just have Frankenstein steal their genes. Okay, hold on. Now they're berserk, though. Dracula, come in here. Let's see if we can do the piercing spine and not kill them this time. Run. Turn around, run. He's Dracula. He's the strongest of the sanguiphage. He's the strongest vampire ever to have lived. Of course he's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, shit. What are you doing? Watching for targets. Hey, stand back, though. Stand back. Whoa, what is going on? Well, you've got like a weird... green. Look at that. You've got like a weird green complexion. Corpse-like skin. Returned Seraph. No, she didn't come back from deathless. She came back as a damn zombie. Oh, what have I done? What have we done? Here's a mechanic I wasn't expecting to introduce at this point in time. When people die, there's a chance they can come back as zombies, as the Returned from very much the Returned mod. I wasn't expecting that to happen to a technically deathless angel. That's so bizarre. Don't hate it. That's really cool. That is such a cool character. I might just recruit you. A zombie angel. I mean, that's appropriate for the League of Villains. Maybe we just turn you into a full-on colonist. Oh my god, look at what's going on here. So, Aegis Scala regen, perfect immunities. You've got a lot of the angel stuff, but then a lot of undead stuff has overridden it. So now you've got very slow wound healing instead of the super fast wound healing you had before. Deterioration. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Carries of this genes fall apart quickly over time. But because... Oh, this is nuts. So the zombies, when they come back, are supposed to fall apart and disintegrate, right? Because you've got archaic metabolism, you don't. You're just permanently repairing yourself. This is actually so cool, I'm just going to recruit you. And here's the other thing, because they were brought back as a thrall of the Wicked Witch, they already believe in the League of Villains. Coolest character. We're already well into mad science, and it's purely accidental. So that's really cool. I'm genuinely impressed by that, because if that had happened to a regular person that fell on a drop pod, they come back with a deterioration, they just fall apart and die pretty soon. This is just like such a perfect combination of weird stuff happening that it's totally fine. And they're going to hit super hard as well. And hang on, if they die, they'll just come back again, right? Through total accident and Dracula ripping off Dr. Frankenstein's head, we've finally done something villainous. We've corrupted an angel. We've made ourselves our own fallen angel here. Well done, squad. Great work. I mean, no, I meant to do that because it makes for interesting gameplay. Dr. Frankenstein lost his damn lab coat when Dracula ripped his head off because he had a death acidifier. Oh, for God's sake. Honestly, I'm leaving it there for today. I love that even when I do the most boring shit, let's lay down 1,000 floor tiles and do pemmican and recurve bow and harp research. Even then, this is a level of chaos I just can't control. And I couldn't be happier. That's amazing, because now I've got the best of build base, and I've got the best of mad science happening. Tomorrow's episode will very, very quickly sweep up the rest of this floor, just finish it off, even if I have to do a lot of heavy editing for that. We'll just get it done, okay? Because, look, as much as the war crimes kind of make me cringe, it's 2023, are we not beyond that now? I still think... you gotta let go. You gotta just lean into it once in a while, right? It's kind of fun. It's a little bit cathartic just to do crazy, silly stuff that I wouldn't normally do in any other episode, just so that we can put it to bed. So let's try and move on to that as soon as possible. Almost done with the building anyway. Thank you, of course, to the executive producer patrons, without which this, whatever it is, wouldn't exist in the first place. Thank you to Sam, Nikki Sticks, Jusada, Sleepy257, John Viral, Burnt Breadbits, Gigi, Iron Bull, Decatect, Jared, Todd Howard, Cerice, Evelyn X, Complex Quanta, Squinty Chimera, Shadow1317, Ian McComb, Dracovia, Opti, Featherblacker, Yorfjalla, Biv, Rave Gods, One Who Knocks, Couch Eckley, Ashen Jack, Valkyrie, Stephen Allenson, Aromatic Fool, and Kathleen Tonner for their support of the executive producer patron tiers of today. Thank you. Thank you. This episode is dedicated to you. That fallen angel, that's your fault. I hope you sleep well at night. Thank you as well to Nightlock Veldar, Fred, Technoman08, Mickey J187, Robotimus, Elliot Sandage, Pinky Arman, NZ Smithsy, Pumbly, Juice Tin, Arrogant Awesome, Coob, Surge Deviles, Bleed, or Bled, Mochi Panda, Mostly Harmless, and Kathleen Boyer as well. Bye! I suppose we did rescue some ducks, so my evil kind of is countered by my good.